Hello and welcome to A Course in Miracles meditation. Today's meditation is called I Am Guiltless. Let's start by completely relaxing and dropping into a still mind. We invite the Holy Spirit in to be with us, to illuminate these words so they can really resonate. So we can hold a still mind. So these words can take a life and come into our mind, really bring this experience along with the words. I'm reading from chapter 14, section 3, the decision for guiltlessness. So let's just have a few minutes of silence where we join in silence. Whenever the pain of guilt seems to attract you, remember that if you yield to it, you are deciding against your happiness and will not learn how to be happy. Say therefore to yourself gently, but with conviction, born of the love of God and of His Son, what I experience, I will make manifest. If I am guiltless, I have nothing to fear. I choose to testify to my acceptance of the atonement, not its rejection. I would accept my guiltlessness by making it manifest and sharing it. Let me bring peace to God's Son from his Father. If I am guiltless, I have nothing to fear. I testify to the acceptance of the atonement by choosing to testify to my guiltlessness. I am guiltless. I am the Holy Son of God. I am as God created me, perfect, whole, complete. Love created me loving. Kindness created me kind. I accept my guiltlessness by making it manifest and sharing it. I share my guiltlessness with all my brothers. If I am guiltless, I bring peace to God's Son from his Father, from my Father. I extend my peace from my guiltlessness, from my perfection. The way to teach this simple lesson is merely this. Guiltlessness is invulnerability. Therefore, make your invulnerability manifest to everyone. In other words, show your invulnerability to everyone. Teach him that whatever he may try to do to you, your perfect freedom from the belief that you can be harmed shows him that he is guiltless. He can do nothing that can hurt you. And by refusing to allow him to think he can, you teach him that the atonement which you have accepted for yourself is also his. There is nothing to forgive. No one can hurt the Son of God. His guilt is wholly without cause, and being without cause cannot exist. I teach my brother today that whatever he may try to do to me, I am free of the belief that I can be harmed. Guiltlessness shows me I'm invulnerable. I'm teaching my invulnerability. I'm teaching my brother, you cannot harm me. It's impossible for you to harm me. You can do nothing that can hurt me. And I refuse to allow you to think that you can. And that way, I'm teaching you about the atonement, that I am accepting the atonement. I teach you, brother, that I have accepted the atonement for myself. I have accepted that I am guiltless. I have accepted that I am invulnerable. I have accepted that who I am cannot be threatened. And I show that to you, brother. I demonstrate that to you. And this is the way I teach you. This is the way I demonstrate to you. And this is the way I demonstrate peace. Because in my invulnerability and my guiltlessness, I teach you that my mind is peaceful. And I teach the way. I teach you that no one can hurt the Son of God. I teach you that your guilt is wholly without cause. And being without cause, it cannot exist. This is my part in God's plan for salvation, by teaching everyone I meet that it's impossible for me to be harmed. I accept the atonement, and I just demonstrate what accepting the atonement shows, that it leads to a peaceful, happy mind. I demonstrate that anything my brother says or does cannot hurt or harm me, because I have accepted my guiltlessness, which is invulnerability. I don't demonstrate that I'm vulnerable to attack. I demonstrate that attack is impossible because I'm guiltless. I am guiltless. I am holy. I was created by a loving Father as love, to extend love. Teach no one he has hurt you, for if you do, you teach yourself that what is not of God has power over you. Do not attest to it, and do not foster belief in it in any mind. Remember always that mind is one and cause is one. teach no one he has hurt you, for if you do, you teach yourself that what is not of God has power over you. You will learn communication with this oneness only when you learn to deny the causeless and accept the cause of God as yours. Every decision is made for the whole sonship, directed in and out, and influencing a constellation larger than anything you ever dreamed of. Every decision I make, whether it be with the Holy Spirit or with the ego, is made for the whole sonship, because minds are joined. I want to join my brother's mind in teaching him that I'm invulnerable. I want to teach him that anything he says or does cannot affect me, cannot shift me out of peace, cannot move the joy that I feel as my true self. Those who accept the atonement are invulnerable, but those who believe they are guilty will respond to guilt because they think it is salvation and will not refuse to see it and side with it. They believe that increasing guilt is self-protection, and they will fail to understand the simple fact that what they do not want must hurt them. So, if I'm experiencing guilt, I must accept the atonement, which is the correction. If I have accepted the atonement, I will believe in my guiltlessness because I have accepted the Holy Spirit's interpretation of me. The Holy Spirit has reminded me of my guiltless, holy self. And is the guiltless, holy self of all beings. The Holy Spirit quietly understands it for you and gives you what you want without effort, strain, or the impossible burden of deciding what you want or need. You are not bereft of help, and help that knows the answer. Let him, therefore, be the only guide that you would follow to salvation. He knows the way and leads you gladly on it. With him, you will not fail to learn that what God wills for you is your will. Without his guidance, you will think you know alone and will decide against your peace as surely as you decided that salvation lay in you alone. Salvation is of him to whom God gave it to you. He has not forgotten it. Forget him not, and he will make every decision for you, for your salvation and the peace of God in you. I accept the atonement for myself. I accept the Holy Spirit's correction, which is love and gentle reminder of my beautiful holy self. The Holy Spirit is the most beautiful, loving, gentle guide, always guiding me like a beautiful, loving Father, a comforter, always gentle with me, always loving, always reminding me of the truth. Always reminding of my guiltlessness. Always reminding me of my brother's guiltlessness. If I am guiltless, so is everyone I see. Let me teach my brother that I am invulnerable. Let me teach this lesson today. Let me put it into action. Let me show him that anything he says or does cannot affect me, because I stand in complete guiltlessness and invulnerability. Who I am cannot be threatened. I am the Holy Son of God, completely innocent, guiltless, sinless, holy, beautiful, a lovely shaft of light. I am the light of the world. I am beautiful, holy love extending out. Let me show my brother that this is who I am. Let me teach my brother that I have accepted the atonement for myself, so that he might choose that for himself when I demonstrate complete invulnerability. This is a decision I must make, a decision for guiltlessness. I choose today to demonstrate this. To teach this lesson, I must make my invulnerability manifest to everyone. In other words, I need to show my invulnerability to everyone. This is how I teach myself that I'm invulnerable, by teaching others. I have to give it to have it. Teach him that whatever he may try to do to you, your perfect freedom from the belief that you can be harmed shows him that he is guiltless. So when I don't respond to attack with attack, I show my brother that he is guiltless. I teach this to him. I show him that he can do nothing that can hurt me. And by refusing to allow him to think he can, I teach him that I have accepted the atonement for myself. And I show him there is nothing to forgive. I show him that no one can hurt the Son of God. This was what Jesus demonstrated in the crucifixion, that he cannot be harmed, that he was invulnerable. And we are asked to demonstrate this to all our brothers. Teach no one he has hurt you, for if you do, you teach yourself that what is not of God has power over you. So if I teach someone that he has hurt me, I am teaching myself that something which is powerless has power. So let's join in this decision to teach all our brothers they cannot hurt us, that we are invulnerable, that we are guiltless. And let's demonstrate this. And that every decision I make, that I am invulnerable, is made for the whole sonship, directed in and out, and influencing a constellation larger than anything we ever dreamed of. We won't know that. We won't see that. But we're assured that when we do teach this, we're affecting more minds than we could ever imagine. I am guiltless. I am not a body. I am spirit. I am free. I am still as God created me. I am joy. I am love. I am divine love. I am guiltless. I am sinless. I am infinite, eternal love. I am in the mind of God. beautiful, holy joy, full of gratitude, full of love, full of light. Thank you everyone for joining today's meditation. I love you, I bless you, and I honour you. Bye-bye.